Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome to Love or Tarot. I'm your host here at Love or Tarot, Jay, and I'm super excited to be breaking down some of your energy today. Wanted to let you guys know two things, and that is that first, I am offering personal readings at this time, as well as one-on-one healing sessions. If that is something that you're interested in, please be sure to either email me at loveortarot@gmail.com or to direct message me on Instagram at loveortarot. Okay? I also wanted to state that energy is fluid. It is not linear. So this message could resonate for you, past, present, and future. This message could also resonate to someone that you're energetically connected to and not you at all. And if that is the case, that is all right. Please be sure to hit that share button and send this message to the person that you know it belongs to. Okay? So now that my little spiel is over. Whew. Aquarius. So I was told to do air signs next, and yours was the first to come up. And as soon as I was diving into your energy, I was seeing code. Which is not super surprising. I mean, Aquarius, you're one that definitely, loves technology and, new and innovative ideas. But what I really got from this was a second message, and that was calculated moves. Aquarius, some of you are really going about, doing things that, others may deem random, but they're calculated. You know exactly what you're doing. You have kind of observed others around you and kind of know how to, the word that's coming to me is manipulate the energy around you. Okay, I know manipulate can be a trigger for some people, but please don't get wrapped up in the idea of manipulation as a negative thing. Sometimes we, go about manipulating energy in a way that can definitely be positive, but you know what your situation is best, Aquarius. But yeah, I feel like, you're just making some really calculated moves, working to really, keep your finances in a stable place with everything going on. And, you just seem to have a calm about you that others wish that they had. Yeah, and it's like I see your energy even being anchoring for some people around you. Okay, and so out for your initial spread, we have the Seven of Cups. We have the Queen of Wands. And we have the Three of Wands in reverse. Okay, so again, speaking back to, you kind of, your moves being very calculated. You're sitting in an energy of the Queen of Wands, an energy that is very, very much spicy, but also innovative. Also a person that, is creating new ways of being, but then also being someone who is nurturing. So, while those around you feel very, very grounded and safe by your energy alone, you're also sitting and looking at the situation for what it is and putting yourself in a position where you're able to see things and, pick up on certain energies around certain people that they themselves may not necessarily be picking up on. Okay. Also, you're in a situation where you're not waiting. You're not waiting on any particular, thing to happen or job to come through. You're really just working with what you have. And I wouldn't be surprised if the Magician comes out here, because it definitely feels a lot like Magician energy. Spirit, could you tell us about this Seven of Cups in reverse? Okay, so we have the Knight of Coins out for the Seven of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Okay, so whoever it is that in regards to the situation at hand, if in fact this is a situation that is romantic, you're in a situation where you're not resting on what is really going on, whether there's some trouble in paradise, or whether you feel like relationships just need constant work. You're in a situation where you're giving it that constant work. And you're also coming to the forefront telling your partner, listen, let's cut to the chase. What's really going on? What's really the problem? I want long term. I want this relationship to work. How do we fix this? How do we get things to a point where they last forever? Because that's my goal. That's what I want. And it's almost like you're looking, subtly past the problem and just trying to get to the solution. Like, how can we fix this? Like, yeah, okay, this happened. Or, we were put in this particular situation, but how do we move past it? How do we move past it? How do we continue to grow? Okay. For others of you where this is more of a single energy, it's just you figuring out your ways of saying, you know what, I'm not going to be worried. I'm not going to sit in fear. I'm just going to handle the situation. I'm not going to rest until I find my stability. I'm not going to rest until, the things that I'm manifesting, the things that I'm bringing forth and I'm communicating with Spirit on are coming to pass. Okay? Spirit, could you tell us about this Queen of Wands? Spirit, could you tell us about this Queen of Wands? And for those of you in this relationship boat, even though you appear calm to your partner and to other people, there is a part of you that is very nervous. There's a part of you that is very, very nervous about how things will turn out. Very nervous about what the outcome of the situation will be. This could even be someone who is single and dating someone and nervous about kind of putting themselves out there. And it definitely feels like, the relationship was kind of built on, not so solid ground. So now it's like I'm catching feelings, I'm nervous. Do they feel the same way I feel about them? Yeah, okay. And then for the Three of Wands, we have the Nine of Cups and the Three of Swords. So again, speaking to this nervous energy and feeling like, things could go wrong, it's almost like a fear of two sides of the situation. It could be, hey, things could work out and I could be completely content and happy, moving my way to the Ten of Cups and a complete ultimate fulfillment. Or I can be severely betrayed and I'm kind of nervous about where I'm fitting in this situation. It's almost like sitting in the middle of a situation, even though you're the actual person in the situation. It's almost like you set yourself outside of the situation and viewed it as both this could be a good thing or a bad thing. Even with, the first two cards out that we got for the Seven of Cups being it could last forever, or, they could completely cut me out with their words and, take everything I say and kind of cut it away and basically, leave me high and dry. It's just an anxious, nervous energy. Like, what do I do if this person really truly wants to commit to me the way I want to them? What do I do if this person decides that they're going to leave and, skip town on me, or decide that this is not what they want anymore? How are these things affecting me? All the while remaining on your throne, all the while saying to yourself, I have to keep a clear, concise view to the rest of the world that I am perfectly okay. Even though part of you may be nervous as hell. Spirit, is there anything else you would have us to know? Five of Cups, okay? So, you know, with the Five of Cups coming out as something that Spirit wants us to know, it definitely just tells me that you experienced a lot of loss in your life, Aquarius. You've experienced a lot of loss. You've gone through a lot of healing, one after the other, you know, consistently trying to fight your way into your happy ending. And that fight has caused you to be, you know, traumatized even at the sight of being liked or loved even. And this could also root from childhood or, you know, issues with, you know, the people who raised you. I'm hearing grandmother for some people. I'm hearing parents for some people, okay? And, you know, it has affected how you view relationship, how you view love. And, you know, that for you, and, you know, there's just the whole idea of love has been very, very nerve-wracking and troublesome. Spirit, could you give us some messages of advice? I'm pulling you guys some oracle cards from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. I just heard go with it. Go with it. And it's so funny because of the cards that are coming out. Just go with it. You know, things are going to unfold as they may. And you can't always control the outcome. You know, I tell everyone that, you know, I come into contact with that, you know, relationships and the different things that we go through in our life, even just life lessons, happen and exist for a reason. You are in this season of your life dealing with this person for a reason. So learn what it is the relationship is here to teach you. Instead of looking at the negatives, look at the positives. Allow yourself to be in the moment and enjoy the moment. If it lasts forever, if it lasts for a season, that should not be your ultimate decision. It should not be the burden on your heart, because meanwhile, you will not be able to enjoy the great moments that you guys can cultivate so that you can look back on later on. You know, there's so much that, you know, I wish I could control, even as a person in my past relationships. But then when I look back on the relationships, I look back on so many things that I was able to enjoy because I didn't want to focus on the negative, or because, you know, I sat and, you know, said, this may not seem right, but I'm not gonna, you know, immediately say, you know, I give up, or I'm not dealing with this, or, you know, it's too up in the air for me. I don't get a clear read. You know, of course, I would never tell anyone to not trust their own discernment. If you feel like you need to exit stage left and you feel like it's going to go bad and there's no other way around it, and you see all the warning signs, I am not at all telling you to ignore the warning signs. Spirit always gives us warning signs. Lets us know when stuff is for us and when stuff is not. People, things, places included, okay? So the advice here that we have is Antelope Spirit. Life is speeding up. Life is speeding up. Then we have Bat Spirit. A rebirth is assured. Okay. And with this card, I'm just immediately brought to, you know, the thought of you being in a new place, Aquarius. You're in a new space. You're in a new place. We're currently experiencing a whole new timeline. And we can allow the fear and trauma of our past to continue, or we can move forward as totally different beings and say, you know what? This is the timeline I choose. I choose to be happy. I choose to figure out later whatever this situation has to teach me. Right now, I'm just going to be in the moment. Right now, I'm just going to enjoy this time with this person. I'm just going to enjoy us. Okay? I'm just going to enjoy me in this situation, in this relationship. I'm going to enjoy happiness. I'm going to enjoy, you know, laughter and having fun, okay? Some of you, it's you know, it's about time that you have some fun, Aquarius. Let your hair down. Really allow yourself to enjoy the company of another because you've been alone for so long, okay? Now, the last card we have is Will Spirit. Trust the great mystery. And I feel like that just really speaks volumes all on its own, you know. Trust the Spirit has your back. Trust your guides, you know, seek the wisdom when needed, okay? And trust your own inner voice. Your higher self knows. Your higher self has your back, Okay, so whenever you feel like you just need an answer to your questions, quiet yourself, quiet your mind, and ask yourself, and see the answer that comes back to you. Trust that answer. Trust your voice. Okay, Aquarius, love you so much. Peace, love, and light to you and all those you love. And please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.